Imagine the scene. It's the final pitch, and in front of us is a room full of executives. And that question comes, that question that we get almost every time we're in that room with the executives. Someone will say, so Matt, so team, so Impulse, what makes you different to the others you're competing against for our business? And I love that question because we know. And so I want to just share with you very briefly those three things that make us different. The first is this: we focus on how your people feel. We're the only company who has every single survey asked the question, how do your people feel and why? And that's critical because the data and the insight you get is unreal. It's unbelievable. It's everything you actually need, if I'm really honest. It will tell you that your people are feeling anxious or stressed or excited and hopeful or curious. And it'll tell you why, because it's to do with well-being, because it's to do with line managers, because whatever it might be. But we can tell you the why and how they're feeling. And that really is a massive point of difference. Number two, our approach to engagement is evolving and progressing. We don't believe it's fixed and stayed and that's it, it's all done, and this is how it is forever. Now, you and I both know some companies who are a bit like that. They're still asking questions from the 1960s. But we actually believe that engagement is something that's progressing and evolving and growing and changing. And that our job is to stay ahead, to see what the trends are, and to know the right time to bring you on that journey. You mustn't stay fixed. You don't do that in your own life, so why do we do that with engagement? We don't do that in other areas. When it comes to leadership, we don't still believe that great leaders are only born. We'd be mad if we thought that today. We understand actually they can be developed and grown and people can become great leaders. We don't just think that leadership's for men, believe it or not. For hundreds of years people thought that. Of course we don't believe that now. It's nonsense. It's total ridiculous. But people still come to engagement and go, yeah, but it's this. It's got to be once a year. Yeah, but it's got to be these questions, hasn't it? Yeah, but haven't we got to have 50 questions? And we're like, calm down, people, seriously. It's evolved, it's changed, it's grown. And let us help you go on that journey. But here's the good news. We won't force you to suddenly change everything overnight. We're going to take you on that journey and we're going to bring in and introduce those changes and the trends that we're seeing and the ones that will actually stick, the trends that will really stay the test of time, that aren't just here for a moment and gone tomorrow. Because we see those ones too. But our job as your partner, as the experts in this industry, is to know when it's time to keep shifting you and moving you along that journey. And the third is partnership. And a lot of people talk about partnership, but really what they're giving you is a platform. And a lot of people talk about partnership, but what they're really giving you is just like, here's the box and here's the way we do things, and that's it. But we really mean partnership. We want to get to know your organization. We want to understand the vision and the values. We want to understand what you're trying to achieve. We want to get your employees involved in the process of engagement itself. True partnership. That's what makes Impulse different. We focus on how your employees feel. We really want to have partnership with you, and we're going to take you on a journey and we're going to lead you into the great new things that are emerging when it comes to engagement.